What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing a aftermarket alarm in my 95 Ford Lilene. For all you guys who have been following the build, you definitely know that I have invested a lot of time and money into this truck, and I definitely don't want something to happen to it. So today, it's been a long time coming. I definitely need to install an alarm. Just make sure that this truck definitely stays in my possession and no one else takes it away. So today, my buddy, the Late Model Tech, he's actually going to be installing an alarm for me. He's actually the same guy who helped me install the sound system on this truck. He's got a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge on installing sound system and alarms, so I definitely trust him more than anybody, definitely more than me. So I'm actually going to be dropping it off at his house, and he's going to be installing it for me. He is going to be giving me some kind of key highlights on the installing the alarm, but if you definitely wanted to watch a how-to and a step-by-step on how to install it into your own vehicle, I will leave a link down below for his video that will be coming up right after mine. That will definitely give you all the details as far as how to install it by yourself on your truck if you want this same system, and I'll show you guys later on in the video how it all works and what all key features it has. But for now, guys, I'm going to show you guys the alarm and what's been going into it, and I'll show some of the cool things that's coming up later on in the build that I have planned for this truck. You don't want to miss out. Alright, guys, here's the alarm that I went with. I went with Avatar, and this is their 5305L model. It's a two-way alarm system. It does give you a little LCD screen on the remote. Lock it, unlock it, remote start, and tell you whether it's locked or if someone's messing with it. So this is a pretty cool alarm. This is made by DEI. DEI is a company who makes alarms for Viper, Avatar, Clifford, Python. All of those companies are basically made from DEI. DEI is basically, all those companies are the same thing. So all those alarms are the same ones because DEI makes them. So this is basically looks just like a Viper alarm. Right here, I have a Viper alarm. Now this is one from my previous car that I had. And you can tell it's basically the same thing. It just says a Viper, and that one says Avatar. But the reason I went with this one, because it's cheaper than a Viper, and it's exactly the same thing. It's like a Silverado and a Sierra. Same truck, different name. Over here in the bed, I have an Alcantara suede headliner that I took out of the truck and got it rewrapped, and that's gonna be pretty cool. And that looks really nice. It came out really good. A buddy of mine did this for me. He also went ahead and did the visors for me as well, and we didn't re-stitch them. These things came out sick, man. I can't wait to install these. I'm also going to be upgrading the supercharger bearings and belt and getting a smaller pulley and impeller to get more power and boost out of this supercharger. I'm going to be wrapping the exhaust in this black fiber wrap to kind of keep the heat down in the bottom. And I also went ahead and got some bigger, yeah, more about those later on. I got some new shoes for the truck. They look really great. So I'm going to take these off for now, and I'm going to put the black one on to take it over to my buddy's house. I'm right now just test fitting wheels and tires, different combination than the black ones that I had over there. Yeah, so more about those later on. Right now we're going to be doing the alarm, and also I'm going to be pouring and polishing the intake, trying to get a little bit more boost and more power out of this truck, and maybe taking it back to the dyno and see what it does with that combination as well.
What's going on, guys? All right, I guess we're doing a remote start in the Lightning, right? All right. Cool. All right, so shock sensor, brand. Let's go find out where we're going to put this antenna.
That's the rangefinder for the remote or what?
Yeah, it's going to be a program button, and it's pretty much the antenna. So we can put it anywhere you want. Usually they go on the windshield. Find out exactly where you want to look at that all day long. It also has the blinking light in it. It's pretty simple. The door locks. This is good. It came with this shock sensor because this is actually an upgraded shock sensor here. Okay. Some of them don't come with this. Some of them come with them built into the brains. This one works a lot better as far as.
I want separate from that.
Yeah, this one's real good about not doing like false alarms.
Okay.
Okay. So it works a little bit different. Installs a little bit different than the brain ones. So, well, let's go to the truck and figure out where we want this.
All right. All right. So I'm leaving the house. Leaving the truck here with Donnie, so we'll be back. I'm gonna take his little hoopty here home and leave the truck here. Hopefully the alarm will be installed today or maybe tomorrow, but yeah, let's go home.
Alarms, okay. Right. The goal is to keep this nice and neat, and it's gonna come out nice and neat, I promise. Got some of the prep work done. You can already tell things are getting better. Just use some of that test tape. You need to go and test in the car. And I recommend you look at some of these. And there's a little needle siren wire. I'm gonna run the wiring through this grommet that's already been drilled here. And I'll mount the siren probably All right, so this is nice and clean. Should be real easy to install now that we got it all prepped up nice and neat.
Alright guys, welcome back. I just got the truck back from my buddy Donnie yesterday, and the alarm is working really great. He went over some of the features that the alarm has, and I'm going to kind of go through them a little bit with you guys today. If you're interested in doing this alarm to your truck by yourself, go check out his channel, The Late Model Tech. He is going to have a full step-by-step installation on how you guys can do it yourself, save some money, and have the benefit of having an alarm and security of someone not messing with your truck. But yeah, this alarm is actually really cool, guys. It'll tell you whether your truck is locked, unlocked, if someone's been tampering with it, it'll remote start. So right now it'll tell you it's telling the truck is unlocked. So if we press the lock button, it'll lock it. That little star there is the remote start. We can go ahead and start it just by holding down the little start button. It sends the signal. Off. And the cool thing about this little remote too is it'll tell you if someone's been tampering with your truck or if someone's bumped into it. So we go right over here to your truck and we'll give it a little bit of a bump. Try not to set the alarm off. So see, there you go, little indicator that someone has bumped into your truck. If we hit it again, it's gonna set the alarm off. Obviously, if you hit it a little bit harder, it'll set it off automatically. But yeah, if you give it a little bit of bump, it'll set the alarm off. There's a shock sensor inside there. You can tweak with it. You can change the sensitivity a little bit less, a little bit more. But that's actually a pretty cool feature, because if your truck is out in the parking lot or in a parking garage and there's a loud truck driving by, it'll set it off. But with that, it'll at least just say a little bit of a sensor, a little bit of a warning before it sets the alarm off, which is great. I told you guys earlier I had a Viper alarm, or a Viper remote. He actually got to program that one as well. So this is a Viper remote. See how it also says that someone's hit it. Go ahead and unlock it. Unlock. And unlocks truck. So yeah, this one's actually programmed to the truck as well, which is pretty cool. So I have 4 remotes. I have both of these, and I have the factory one right here, and the Viper one right there. So which is pretty cool. So I have 4 remotes. I can carry either one. The only thing that's different on the Viper remote that I've noticed is it's a little bit thinner, but besides that, it's basically the same thing. So it's all about preference. The Viper, the Avatar, the Clifford, Python, all the same, guys, and they're gonna go in the exact same way. But I'm gonna leave out the Viper one and the Avatar one that I installed in the truck. And like I said, guys, if you guys want to install this in your truck, I definitely recommend it, because if you live in an area that's, there's a lot of crime, like here in Houston, like I do, I tried done this a long time ago. You definitely need to install an alarm. So now I can go to the mall, I can go to a car show and not worry about anyone messing with the truck. But hey guys, if you guys found this video helpful, please like, please subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.